What's up guys, welcome to a new video. So we're up here in the mountains and this is my first time on the Dunlop Q3 Plus. Years ago, I will admit that I had the Q3 and honestly I don't really feel a whole lot difference, honestly. And I think that was their point, Dunlop's point in making the Q3 Plus, was to make a tire that feels like a more, not track oriented, but like spirited, like canyon riding tire that can be used at the track, obviously. So anyways, I'm not going to be hitting any, like, you know, super fast speeds or anything in this video, because vlogs are a lot better when they're at lower speeds. But this is a nice twisty road and I can give you my opinions on the tire. Like I said, I've had them for about, I'd say a little over a month, and I got about 1,200 miles on them right now. So this is like my first initial like 1,000-mile review, and I'll probably do one around 3,000 plus miles to give you like a longevity review. But let me just go ahead and say that I have been up here to the Tail of the Dragon, Chair Hollow Skyway, you know, all the Smoky Mountain roads. I've been up here for like 7 years straight, and I've always ran the Michelin Road Series because I always did a lot. I did a lot of touring and stuff like that, which those tires are excellent for that. But I wanted to get a more cornering specific tire, something that's going to give me a little bit more grip and a little bit more confidence in the corners. Now you're going to sacrifice a little bit of longevity for the Dunlop Q3 Plus. But you're going to have more longevity than the original Q3. And like I said, I really enjoyed the Q3 years ago when I rode it. I even rode a GSXR 600 that had a Q2s on it before, and I think that's what they were called, the Q2s. It would make sense. But anyways, I've rode those before too. I really like the Q3. People talk great about the Q4s, but they say they burn up really quick. And being that we are, you know, most of our riding throughout the year is in Florida. There's a lot of gravel on this road, if you guys are wondering why we're taking this at such a tame pace right now. Also cops and whatnot. But this is a really great road. This is Moonshiner 28. So anyways, like I said, about 1,200 miles on these tires right now, and I will say, like, the break-in period, I've always felt like the Road Series, I needed about, I'd say 80 to 100 miles to break them in. Now these Q3 Pluses, Heather's running them also, and she says the same thing. She feels super confident on them. They're very sticky, they're very grippy. I've only had one instance so far where I felt the rear end slip out, and that was because I went around a corner and I wasn't expecting it, but there was a like a stream of water, like maybe not even a foot wide, that had ran across the road, and I hit it at like a pretty decent lean angle. Yeah, there's a lot of debris in the road right here. They just cut the grass down here too. Probably getting rocks slung at me right now. But yeah, I hit that little patch of water running across the road, and I felt the rear end just kind of like, not slip, but like just kind of squeamish for like a fraction of a second. Now I will say, I've ridden these tires in the rain probably 100 miles or so since I've had them, because we've gotten stuck in rain a few times out here. Heather's looking out for me. But I've gotten stuck in rain a few times while we've been out here on this trip, and while I'm in the rain, I ride very tame, and I never had any issues with them in the rain. I know they're not oriented for rain riding, but they are supposed to be a little bit grippier than like the Q4 in the rain. They have like a little bit more siping and such. Yeah, excellent tire. Heather loves them. I love them. Let me just say this doesn't mean anything per se, but this is the first time I've ever got my knee down, especially, you know, multiple times out here I've gotten my knee down. I mean, probably well over 100 times now, and I think it has a lot to do with these tires. Like, these tires are really confidence inspiring, and they warm up quick. That's my main thing, is they warm up quick. So like, if we're gonna go hit the tail real quick, you know, we busted through a couple corners, they're warmed up, keep on going. Like, look at this, how beautiful is this scenery for a vlog? But yeah, I'll take a few corners and they warm up pretty quick. I've had instances on the Q5s where I ride 2-3 miles and I could still tell the tires weren't really warmed up yet. they take a lot longer to warm up because they're not a softer compound. They're a very hard compound tire. And I will say, like, for 90% of the riding that I do, the Q3 Pluses are, I wouldn't say overkill, but the Road 5 series would do excellent for what I do 90% of the time. When I come up here, I don't want to be pushing it on the Road 5s, you know. I feel like I could come up here and I could take it at a brisk pace, you know, do my thing, but not really try to push myself like I've been doing. So yeah, like I said, this is my 1,000-mile review. Like I said, just a little over 1,000 miles I've got on these tires. Love them, absolutely. They warm up fast. They're sticky. They're very cost friendly. I want to say for both of our sets of tires, it was like $600 roughly, right around $600. So you're looking at $300 a set, depending on what size tire you run on your bike. Obviously, ours are 180. I'm sorry. Yeah, we run 180s on the 750s. So yeah, these tires are great. I love them. I really have no complaints. Like, honestly, like I think the deal breaker would be that if I only get 2,000 miles out of them, which I don't think that's the case, because they got 1,200 on them right now, and I've talked to quite a few people on like Instagram and such that have said really great things about them. As far as, I've even had a guy tell me that they lasted them like 5,000 miles in 2 track days, which, depending on what track you go to, certain tracks can like really eat up tires. So yeah, that was really nice to hear. So I thought I would give my initial review because a lot of people were wondering why I switched over to the Q3 Plus from the Road 5 series, and this is basically my reasoning of why I'm doing it. So figured I would give you guys a nice little video, get some nice scenery during the vlog, and give you guys my thoughts and opinions initially on about 1,000 miles on these tires. So alright guys, thanks for watching, peace, ride safe, and we'll see you on the next one.